What's up, you teraflop? So basically nothing has happened in the news of gaming, but we have one big thing, one actually notable thing that I'll talk about right now, and I'll talk about some random shit later. But for now, let's just get into the meat of things real quick, just like a wolf instead of a human. We're just like, hey, look, that's a cow. Bam! Give a fuck. Xbox, or Microsoft, has released specs on the Xbox Series X. Most notable specs is how many flippy floppies there are, but it doesn't come with any swim trunk. For the uneducated, what's a flop? A flop, when you're talking about computers and programming and shit, is computing power. Essentially, how many equations of math can be done in a second. And flops work the same way as bytes in measurement. So when we talk about 12 teraflops, which is the thing that the Xbox Series X has, we're talking about 1,000 flops times 1,000 kiloflops times 1,000 megaflops times 1,000 gigaflops. Yeah. That. So what does this mean for us? It just means that graphics are going to be able to be better. So imagine bits and the bit wars back in the 80s and 90s, when we talk about 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit. Basically that, but like amped up. We're turning it to 11 out of a possible 5. So, companies are going to start competing with flops. Well, Sony and Microsoft is. Nintendo is going to do their own thing and do it, and everybody's still going to like it because it's Nintendo can't do wrong. Well, they can, but you know, I still get to play my Zeldas and my Marios, so it's just a way to get graphics to look even better, and not like we need it, but it's nice. Other things they talked about is a solid state drive, which is nice. Get those loading down nice and crisp. And for games that do come out for that console primarily, with that SSD, speedrunning should not need programs like time splitting or like loads, whatever splitting thing that they do, which would be nice. Also, ray tracing when talking about light, so more realistic lighting and having the program work on lighting itself without much need of the actual development team needing to do lighting, if you catch my drift. So it makes lighting look better and easier to actually deal with. But the best feature is, well, they got backwards compatibility with games that allow it, which is probably going to be most games. And if the company allows it, whatever company does it, they're doing some smart game technology that I forgot the name of, but it's smart, apparently. Where if you buy a game on the Xbox One, you could download it for free on the Xbox Series X. So essentially, you buy the game once and you own the game. You own basically the license of the game that is available for both versions. Because they want you to play the best version of the game no matter what. Not making you buy it twice like I had to do with GTA 5, goddammit. But actually, just like you buy it once and then it's good. Because they know the people are not going to transition to the Xbox Series X immediately. And they don't want to not have people come to Series X when they can, because, well, I got games on the one I still want to play. Well, you can play the motherfuckers on Series X now too, so buy it or whatever. I probably won't buy it because I got that, and since everything is going on PC as well, as long as you have the Xbox app and sign into a Microsoft account, I'm good. Like, I just need to upgrade my computer, especially to make it as good as the Series X, but I can still do it. Now, Sony has to be all like, hey, we see what you're doing, we're gonna match it. And also we have exclusives. What? So yeah, that's basically what's happening with Microsoft. Is we got deets. We got them deets, dude. Christmas is gonna be wild this year. And now we get to talk about the pointless shit. Which there's only one thing I actually prepared for. And that's Mortal Kombat director person tweeted out. They said that he would love for a Mortal Kombat rep to be in Smash. And as the internet does, the internet, they read too much into it, and now people are thinking that we're gonna get Scorpion or somebody like that in Smash. When really, when you think about it, would it basically any company want their character in Smash? Like, he said that it is a stamp of approval to have their character in Smash. Because of how big Smash is, and how many iconic characters are in Smash, it only makes sense to want your character in Smash. Basically, any company would want some sort of representation in, right now, the biggest fighting game, like, ever. Most popular fighting game series, and especially with the amount of hype Ultimate has right now, no shit does he want a Mortal Kombat character in. I personally don't think a Mortal Kombat character fits aesthetically. Like, yes, you can make him non-violent and stuff like that. It can be done, and I believe Sakurai could make it like that. But I personally, like, for the DLC Fighter Pack, there are 6 other characters I would put over any sort of Mortal Kombat character that I personally think would be better for Smash. Because I still connect Smash with Nintendo. And like, even the third-party games and characters they have in there, you could associate with Nintendo really well. Like, yeah, Joker is a long shot with that idea, but Sega owns Atlas, and Atlas is nice with Nintendo at the same time as well. And they have had like the Q series 1 and 2 on Nintendo DS. And now they're talking, you know, with Persona coming out on Switch and stuff like that. It does make sense. And Joker is Anime Boy, and Nintendo has cartoon characters and anime characters. That's the aesthetic. And then you have Snake. He breaks that aesthetic. But everybody else is either cartoon or anime, so choose one. But yeah, so basically it's just another developer saying, hey, I want my character in Smash. Just like every other developer wants. So nothing great there. And this is gonna be a short one, so I'm gonna try something. Hey Google, give me a video game topic.
I can't do that here, but you can ask me to play it on one of your other devices.
What the fuck does that mean? Hey Google, give me a topic to talk about.
I dare you to ask me to make you a sandwich.
Hey Google, make me a sandwich.
Poof. You're a sandwich.
So now I'm a sandwich. So, with that being said, if you like this episode, thumbs up. If you want to see more from us, subscribe. And if you want to give me money, if you really do feel compelled to, you could go to my Patreon and be like clickety-clack and give me that money. And also other social media stuff, like Twitch and stuff, is down below. So, on that note, bye.